So today we are here at the Caloosahatchee Regional Park. Now this is something that Maddie's been trying to come to for a little while now. He actually showed up here after the hurricane and it was closed. So he drove like pretty much an hour to get out here just to turn around and head back home, which was terrible. But today is going to be pretty awesome because not only is Maddie going to get to ride it for the first time, but I'm also going to get to ride it. I have my electric mountain bike all charged up and ready to go. I have no idea what I'm in for here. All I know is we showed up here and there's a pretty sick pump track over there. So I'm going to go show you that real quick. So I was really surprised to see this here. Nice. This is a pretty cool little spot. So is this the second time you're riding this mongoose?
Yeah. Second time I'm on the
I'm surprised you're on flats.
salvo.
Yeah, why are you on flats? Why not clipped in?
I just thought it'd be more fun, honestly. I just figured like when you're clipped in or you're in clip shoes, I feel like I have a little less free range to like play around on stuff, you know?
Okay.
So I figured if we're coming out here to film something, a much better chance I could probably do something with flats on.
Fair enough. Bike looks good.
But
it jumped really nice.
Yeah, I got a lot of suspension.
Yeah.
I haven't been on like a big squishy bike in a long time.
All right, well, let's go get my bike ready to go.
Yes.
So here's a quick rundown of the bike I'm going to be riding today. This is my Candale Moterra Neo 3. This is an electric bike. Now, the whole reason why I've been so excited about my electric bike is the fact that I'm going to be able to ride around trails like this today and be able to keep up with my brother. Now, a lot of you guys know my situation. It's really hard for me to be able to keep my feet on the bike while I'm pedaling and also to keep pedaling. So I have my clips on here, so I'm going to be clipped in. Maddie's not going to be clipped in today. Hopefully he can keep up with me. But it's going to be really, really cool. I'm going to have a microphone on me the whole time, and I'm going to have a helmet camera. So I'm going to be telling you exactly what's going through my mind as we're going through it. Now, my biggest goal for today, my only real goal for today is just not to fall. I just don't want to fall. Matt. That was a big one. I do whatever I can to keep it upright and just have an awesome day on the bike. So let's get cruising around. First thing we're going to go do is go and check out this pump track thing. It looks pretty ridiculous. All right, first things first, we got an issue. Just trying to get over to the pump track.
It was tight, right?
We're about to lose this thing. Is it a turn?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Allen keys. All right, so we're officially on a trail, and we believe this one connects to the pump track. The pump track was a lot bigger than we expected. Like, we were trying to find the end of it. That's why we were just going through the grass for as long as we were, and that's why my electronic thing is now falling off my bike. We're gonna have to stop back at the car and get that tightened up ASAP, or I'm gonna be screwed, especially if I lose that bolt. So I'm trying to keep an eye on this thing and make sure that I'm not going on anything too bumpy right now. So we just saw a guy go past this line and he ended up jumping on over here, and looks like it goes along this tree line. But this is pretty fun. I like this so far. Just like this, just having these cool trails. It's like pretty smooth. This like, the sand that's like at the bottom, I don't want to call it sand. It's more of like, it's packed in. Like, it's actually really, really hard and smooth. Up and over. First jump. Nice. That was cool. And it looks like there's another one around this bend. Making sure I don't go too crazy. Oh crap. Matt, you don't say that over the top of it. He gets to the top, squeezes the brakes and goes, oh my goodness. All right, we're going in. I didn't expect this to happen, but here we go. I'm assuming there's not gonna be anything too crazy, but I do not know. I have no idea what we're doing here at all. And here is Maddie. So that's why Maddie's in front of us right now, because he is going to be the test dummy. And if something gets a little weird, then Maddie's going to yell. And hopefully I'll be able to adjust myself in a quick enough amount of time. All right. I like this though, with the nice little lines in it. That's kind of cool. So all these roots though, this is not helping my situation with my electronic piece. You can see it's flipped forward right now, which is pretty annoying. Hopefully it stays tight the whole ride. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be super pissed off. Yep, I got it. Easy on turbo. Turbo's piece of cake. And that exact thing, that was the exact reason why I got this bike. Was to come around the corner and see something like that, or if I didn't have the electric bike, I would not have been able to make that up, like, unless I had momentum, which I didn't at the time. So far so good. Definitely a solid investment. All right, so it looks like there's a couple more jumps coming up, smaller ones though. Those other ones that we hit were pretty big. I was actually really surprised by the size of them. Yeah, I was just thinking in my head, like, I did not expect this to like go back and forth this way. Like, this is cool. Like this alone would be worth it for me, riding this. But the fact that we're gonna like go into the woods and like, you know, potentially find like even cooler trails, like this is great. This is right up my alley. Nice little berm right here. I bet you can lock into this thing and get some speed around it. Not me though. I do not want to slide out today, guys. That's my goal. Keeping it upright. Oh, that was a big one. Okay, we got a nice little jump. Oh, here we go. Nothing weird. Maddie jumped it, no problem. Oh, got another jump. It's cool they have trails along the side too if you don't want to hit it. Nice, easy money. All right, so if you can see straight ahead past this corner, there's a lot of bumps coming up over there. Look like jumps. Okay, another jump. Nice. Oh, this is a wide turn, but it's a little sandy, so gotta be really careful around that one. Operation Keep the Wheels Down today. We're not falling. That was cool. That was very sandy. Another jump. 2 more jumps. This is a cool little straightaway. All right, speed it up. Get a little bit of speed over this thing. Nice. Nice berm. Man, I wish these were on all of them. Ooh, we got a bunch of jumps. Everything look good? All right, I'm getting Matt be the test dummy on this one before I go over these. Get a little speed, get another little speed. Yes, that was cool. So I'm sitting down on all these jumps right now just because I don't know, I just don't feel confident standing up with that short amount of time and not knowing what it is. I know that they're all rollable though. I saw it when we drove past, so I know it's not like a double or anything like that. So, but standing up, that's gonna be something where I build confidence and I know what I'm riding. Like, I can't just show up, you know, in my condition, my handicapped self, and try to just be like a hot shot. That's just stupid. Ooh, weird little curved jump. Ooh, right into the sand pit. Quick update, my electronic piece is still holding on, but it is definitely loose. Big shortcut. That was a cool jump. I feel like that could be up my alley. This one too. Ooh, it's a little steeper on the other side, surprisingly. Here we go. Nice jump. I stood up on that one just because I noticed that they're all steep. There we go. Yeah, this is fun. A lot more jumps over here though. And these are the ones that are steeper, so I'm gonna be very careful on these coming up. And try to carry safe speed, nothing too crazy. Whoop. Okay, here's a jump right here. That one's smooth. All right, let's see what this one is. Hurry up. Anything? Normal? Yeah. Okay, I saw it was like on a curve. I just wanted to make sure. Oh, this is fun. This is really cool. That was my favorite section yet. just because a lot of technical stuff. Well, technical for me at least. A lot of you watching this are like, yeah, very technical. For me, it is. That's a cool berm. All right, this is weird looking. The stuff that's like skinny like that gets me nervous because if I get a little sketchy and I fall off the side, that's not good for anybody. Oof. All right, this is the last one, and then we're gonna go fix my bike. Good start to the session. You do have Allen keys?
No.
You don't?
No.
Should I ask this guy? Excuse me, sir. Do you happen to have any Allen keys by any chance? I would really appreciate it if I could borrow I think it's a 4, 3, maybe a 3 or 4. Yeah, once again, Maddie shows up with no tools. How many times are we gonna have this conversation? Look at how big this car is. He's got no tools in it. This is honestly ridiculous. It's embarrassing. Thank you so much.
Sturdy as could be.
Good. Do you remember tightening that thing up at all?
Definitely.
So,
No, 1000%.
so do you think it's gonna get loose again?
I don't know.
What do you have to say for yourself about having no Allen keys again?
I'm not surprised. That's what I gotta say for myself. I got better at bringing the tube to the session. So.
I brought a pump.
Yeah, I have the electric one in there.
Yeah, the one I
Made me put in
yeah,
there.
the one I made you put in your car.
Yeah, we've got that. We've got a tube. Yeah, that's about it.
Okay, we're gonna go to the right. Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
I'm ready. So this is the entrance to the trail. I'm gonna go up to turbo. There we go. All right, we're cutting on. Volunteers build our trails. Join our team. That's cool. Definitely a huge shout out to all the volunteers for building these trails. So far, so good. I'm having an awesome day. All right, so this, so far, it's smoother than the other side, the outdoor side. Well, I know it's all outdoor, but you know what I mean, like not being within the woods. There's surprisingly not a lot of roots for being as close as it is to the tree lines. It's all very smooth so far. So I'm like kind of like learning my limits here of like what it's like turning this thing, because I just don't know how much traction it has, like cutting around, and I don't want to find out the hard way, so I'm just taking baby steps. This is cool. Nice and wide open on the side here. Almost looks like a golf course that like went out of business.
I thought it was golf course.
It looks like a golf course.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not though, I guess. Wow.
Because that would definitely be a safety hazard, having golf balls come flying.
God help any mountain biker.
Yeah, it looks really cool though. Any gators in there, Matt?
Definitely.
100%, he says, guaranteed.
Yeah.
Says any body of water in Florida, there's gators in.
It's a no-brainer. Absolutely.
No brainer. Cool. So we don't know how far exactly this trail is. We don't have any clue at all, I'll be honest with you. Maddie's like, I think it's 5 miles. If you know my brother, we don't have a long list of things that he's been correct on when it comes to him coming up with the term think before he gives you an answer. Not much at all. Looks like there's a trail that's going to go in those woods on the edge. That looks interesting.
Feels like pavement.
Yeah, this is really, really solid, this stuff. I don't know what kind of material this is, like what kind of... Woo! That one was a little steep on the landing. Got a little hill here. All right, I'm watching, I'm good. Climb. I'm good.
Oh, it was easy.
Yeah, Matt, this thing's no joke. This thing is no joke.
We don't know yet, so I just want to make sure.
Yeah, Matt got off his bike just in case I didn't make it. And I appreciate that. I'm definitely grateful for that. Because if I didn't make it up, I was going to wish he was there. Ooh. Oh, that gives me anxiety seeing that little hill on the edge like that.
Yeah. Are you clipped in?
I am.
Okay.
Yeah, I clipped in pretty quick. Straight, yeah. I think you made the good decision. I think you made the right move right there. Yeah, it comes back up, but man, it was, like I said, this, because I don't want to look too hard to the left, because when you stare at something, you most likely go there, but look at that hill. That would be miserable. Like, mentally, I am a talented bike rider, but physically, I don't know how I'd survive it. So I'm trying to give Matty just enough space so that he can react to what he's seeing in front of him, and I can be able to get enough speed. Right now, I have it on the fastest mode for the electric bike, meaning as soon as I start pedaling, this thing takes off, which feels great, and it's been very handy so far getting up these hills. But I don't want to get too confident with it. It's the last thing I want to do. But this is cool. I really like this. I'm enjoying the heck out of this. This could be my new favorite spot to ride my bike. Ooh, something in progress there. Looks like they're making some sort of little track. Look at that. It's like a raised up. Kind of like a, I don't know. It looks like it almost looked like a berm. Yeah, I see. It almost looks like a berm, but it's actually meant to like ride across like a bridge, I suppose. It's cool. Yeah, I'm curious to see what happens here. That's exciting. Shout out to the volunteers once again. All right, back on. Got some flat. Doesn't look like there's going to be any hill stuff, except for this little thing here. We're like coming into more of a flat area, I would say. Ooh, that one was steep. That's fun though. Another drop-in part. I'm looking forward at the same time, trying to see what Maddie's getting ready for. But yeah, it's good. Nice little bump. Stand up for that. That would hurt. This is great. Really, really cool. I highly recommend this to anybody. Mountain bike wise, like, this is fun. I think I'm gonna be a local here after today. I mean, I know I'm like barely starting to ride, but you should see the smile on my face. Cause it's like, you know, I had such a long, amazing BMX career, and I've done so much that I'm so proud of. And like all of that coming to just a crashing hold sucks. And like the worst part about it is, it's like, whatever, I'm grateful and proud of everything. Yeah, go ahead. I'm grateful and proud of everything that I was able to accomplish. But that was a part of me being able to ride and to be able to challenge myself every day. That was like almost like a therapy session. It was like something I needed. So not being on two wheels, not being able to challenge myself is a tough one. Ooh, got a little bump here. Oh, this one's definitely bumpy. Stood up on that one a little bit. Only raised my butt off the seat just because I just don't feel comfortable at all sitting down when you're going down something like that. But back to it. I just want to challenge myself, but I want to do it safely. Like I said, I'm not here to take risks. I'm not here to make my family go through what they went through 6 years ago. Absolutely not. But if I can do this and do it safely and come home with a smile on my face, I'm all right with that. This is cool. So one thing I'm gonna talk about is like, it's not a very wide track, like the course. Like the area that's all packed in and ridden, it's only about a foot to 18 inches. Which is, I mean, I'm not having any issues, but I feel like if you go a little too fast, you get a little out of hand. It might be hard to stay on track. Cool. All right, Matt's pulling away on me. I don't want to go too fast and catch up. Oh, yeah. That was a good one. I didn't hear that. Yeah, we're good. Sorry, it was just oh crap. Oh, that was my first slide out right there. Yeah, coming around that turn, my wheel slid pretty good. Very sandy over here. Like I was able to catch traction at the end of it, but it's definitely scary. Looks like you can go 2 ways here. We will definitely take the low road. And the heat difference, let me tell you that, like just from where we were when we like almost slid out to right here, it's like 12 degrees cooler.
Wow, temperature changed a lot.
Isn't it crazy?
Yeah.
Like, it's nice right here. Before I was like, this is getting a little hot. All right, so remember I was talking about the roots? Well, they're back. So I gotta keep an eye on my electronics piece. If I lose that, it's gonna be a very long ride back. Go ahead. We're good. Nice. All right, we'll figure it out. Can we go that way?
Yeah, this starts to the pump track.
Oh, yeah.
That'll go farther into the woods.
Cool, let's do it. Follow you. Just gotta get clipped in real quick. Is it a tight turn or anything? Do I have some flat down there to clip in? All right, we're clipped. We are good. So when I take my clip, like my foot off the pedal, I always take my left foot because that's the one that I have the best control of. So it's more stable when I put it down on the ground, but it's also a lot easier to clip back into the pedal. My right is definitely my bad side. I don't feel a lot of confidence doing much with that foot. All right, nice little flat spot. The sun came out. Definitely feel a little bit warmer, but it's a beautiful day today. It's like not a terrible day at all. It's probably maybe 80 degrees in the sun. That's Fahrenheit, of course. I know there's a lot of people watching from around the world. I don't want to get confusing. Ooh, I'm cutting the inside of this one. That was a tight turn. All right, back on. Oh, you can bring some speed in here. It's pretty fun. Surprisingly, haven't seen any wildlife yet.
Huh?
No, like wildlife.
I hear it.
No birds, no nothing that like have been on the track.
I hear a lot of things moving.
I don't know if like iguanas are a big thing out here compared to where we live, but if I saw an iguana run across, man, I would have a heart attack. Whoa, we got some different color sand. It's a little orange here. Well, the orange stuff is usually clay, but that was very short-lived. Maybe they used it to build up the berm. I'm not too sure. Oh, that was cool. Cut inside just to avoid catch up on Maddie a little bit too. Ooh. Oh, this is awesome. Like just the visual look of this. Like New Jersey is fun, don't get me wrong. Like Allaire is pretty cool, but this is way better for me than Allaire. I like the design of these trails more for me. And like you don't have to worry pretty much at all about ticks compared to like how you do at Allaire. That's like the worst part about it. Maddie used to go there and just come home and he had ticks on him, and that would be like my biggest fear. I hate ticks. I hate the idea of Lyme disease. Anybody that has Lyme disease, I hope everything's under control and okay for you. Oof. This is really cool seeing like the ruts, but they're like rock solid ruts. I don't know how they happen. I'm assuming from like it being like wet and like muddy or something, but there's a ton of really, really hard ruts on the ground. Yeah, because I almost think it's sand when I see it, but then I realize that they're just rock solid, which is really interesting. But like I said, I don't ride enough of this stuff out here, so I don't know what the material's like at all. What I do like about this trail though, how it's quick to turns. Like you don't get bored riding in a straight line. You're always reacting and you're staying, you know, intrigued and locked in like, all right, what's gonna happen next? I don't know, I'm not gonna do that one. That one looks a little too weird. Yep, I'm glad I didn't. That looked bumpy. Didn't look that fun. Oof. That's a tight one. Whoa, so cool. I was telling Maddie, like when we were riding out there, it reminded me of like what Tropic Thunder looked like when they were like filming out there. I wonder, like, it looked almost identical. That movie's crazy, by the way. It's just insane that that movie actually exists. I'll go put that out there. Ooh. All right, back to the turns. So we've only seen a couple people in the parking lot, and we saw when we were coming out to the pump track area, there was people coming out like or on the pump track when we were walking out there, but I haven't seen anybody on the trails yet. And like Maddie was telling me that they might change the direction of these trails, but sharp left, yeah. Got some debris. That they might change the direction of the trails to keep it fresh, which would be really, really cool. But I just don't know how you mark it and how you get everybody on the same page. Because if there's somebody coming backwards right now, it'd be miserable. It'd be so bad. Oh. All right. My foot just clipped like a root really bad. Really bad, but I don't feel any pain. It's moving all right. But it was rock solid. Ooh, very rocky here. Very rocky. I'm happy I got dual suspension right now. I'm sure Maddie feels the same way. Ooh, I hope this ends quick. I think it's over. Oh, it's not. Oh, we got a lot of rocks now. Try to find. So if there's gonna be a crash for me, this is definitely going to be the area now where a crash can happen for me. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I'm bumping around there. All right, pulled it. I think we're done. Oh, that was scary. That was the most scared I've been on the ride so far. I got my blood racing. It was scary. We pulled it. It's fine, but it's just like. I'm like trying to make decisions at a split second of what's the best way to go. It was bouncing me around. I held on all right. These grips are really nice. I do like the way this thing feels. The suspension took it enough and didn't like bounce off or make anything weird happen. So that was fine. But yeah, this is way more enjoyable. Yeah, this is my it's my favorite part, but it's also my weakness of like, when it comes to these turns. I just get so nervous to go fast. That's why I'm like losing Maddie now. I want to catch up, but I don't want to bring too much speed around the wrong turn. There we go. Get a little straightaway. Cool. You know, it's fun being in the middle of the woods and not knowing how far you are or how far you're gonna go. A little bit of anxiety in that. Maddie does have the trail map on his phone, but he's not looking at it. And I just want to bring it up that we're here on a Tuesday. So I'm assuming on the weekends, this place is probably really busy. It's nice though during the week. I recommend coming during the week. So now, like thinking back to when Maddie came here for the first time, like he tried to come here after the storm, I couldn't imagine like how much had to be cleaned up after the hurricane came through here. So imagine every one of these trails like having to be swept and just checked for logs and everything like that. And then cleaning up everything, removing everything. That must have been a nightmare. Because we are out here. Ooh, some bumps. All right, feeling good. Ooh, when I see him do that, that gets me nervous when I'm doing the same speed behind him. I just want to point out we are in panther territory. If we see a panther, I'm screwed because Maddie he's so scared of panthers, he's gonna run and I'm gonna be panther meat. I'm just gonna be dinner. Ooh, scary out here. Whoa, look at how, like, I don't know how this is like this, why this area looks like this compared to the other, but this looks like a haunted forest. Whoa. I don't think I've shifted once riding this whole trail, which is cool. Well, for me, it's really cool. I mean, if you're on a regular bike, I'm sure you'd shift a lot more, but like since I'm using the electric, like I've been in like a power gear and gone fast enough the whole time. Ooh, bumpy, very bumpy. A lot more bumps. Can't pedal on those. Those are the ones that are gonna bite my foot again. Okay, I think we're out of the haunted forest now. Everything's starting to turn green again. If anybody knows why it's all like that, please put it in the comments, but that's kind of scary. Whoa, that was the most bumpy spot of the trail. The rocks was bad, don't get me wrong, but that was consistently rattling. Now, I would highly recommend if anybody comes into a trail like this, come with a friend, because anything can happen and you want somebody there to watch your back. You can watch their back. It's just a better day. I know sometimes it's hard, but I feel like it's definitely a risk riding by yourself. So try not to do it. Ooh, little S-turns, tight S-turns. So at this point in the ride, my legs are definitely getting heavy. But since I have this electric, it's a game changer. I would be screwed if it wasn't electric. I'm still having fun. My butt is hurting. Definitely feel some pain from like this heavy seat, like the really stiff seat, sorry, and all these bumps. Whoa, see, that was dangerous looking. All right. Where are we now?
Well, to be fair, that sign over there has a black diamond on it.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Which I'm gonna assume.
If it says black diamond, it ain't for us.
It says most difficult.
Far East.
That's a do not enter, so it looks like we're gonna do lollipop.
Lollipop sounds good.
Far East is a little too intimidating.
All right, give me a sec. Give me a sec. Let me stretch out. My butt's been begging for this.
Rattling.
It's been rough. Has it been fun? Yes, absolutely. but just a second to stretch out, especially my hands. I'm glad I ate a banana on my way here. I haven't ate a banana in a couple weeks, and I grabbed one on the way here. I didn't even think about it. Wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna do that next.
This part of the trail.
That's what I'm gonna do to get started too. Matt. Oh, that was a big one. I think we're clipped. Yep, we're clipped in. Put my seat up. This dropper post is great, by the way. I'm really happy with this thing. Duck down. Taller riders, beware. Ow. Who did?
A snake snaked me.
There was a snake?
Yeah, he snaked me.
Oh, wow. Was it black?
Yeah, he went right across the path.
How big was it?
It's skinny as me.
Okay. Not one of those pythons you found?
No, I don't think it was a python this time.
Anybody that watched Maddie's 100-mile ride will understand that joke. I highly recommend you guys going to watch it. It's a really, really cool video. And definitely a ridiculous feat. Insane that he actually pulled it up. Oh, yeah. It's pretty dry. Like, it's been very dry because this is a dry season. But man, it is like super dry, super dusty. I wonder what it's like after, like, no, I'm not saying like when it downpours, but like when you're in like the rainy season, what the trails are like compared to how much of this green stuff like overgrows and gets crazy. That's probably nuts to see. Like coming from New Jersey and like literally having everything just die in the winter, and then when the summer comes around, it's just unrecognizable. I was surprised seeing how Florida did kind of more of a similar thing than I imagined. Like it gets way more green. Or back in the haunted forest. Definitely not safe in here. Prefer to get out. A little scary. All right. Cool, there we go. We're free. Nice and wide open area here. Looks cool. So Maddie told me that they actually do like gravel races here. Oh, got another berm. Ooh. Berm to the right. So a gravel race would be epic. And if they do a gravel race, Maddie is 100% going to be riding this thing. He loves this place. Some more rocks here. Oh yeah, bumpy, bumpy, bumpy. Wish I had a beach cruiser seat right now. That'd be nice. Not too bad though. Not as bad as that other one. The other one had way sharper, like jagged rocks that would really jump your tire off of them. That, like, they were nice spread apart, so you could just like kind of choose your line a little bit better. Ooh, it's fun. Oh, went a little bit too high on that one. Lost the apex of it. Understeer for sure. Oh, Matt's got his shoe off while riding. We missed some jumps, which I'm kind of relieved about.
Hey, those do look fun.
Yeah, they're skinny though. I don't like skinny jumps. It scares the heck out of me. Whoa, wooden plank thing. Yeah, we're taking the easy route for sure. Jump from Matt. I'll skip this one just because I only have so much battery left. Me, not the bike. The bike's got plenty of battery. I got 79% battery left. Oh, I'm not doing this. No way. No possible way. I don't do skinny stuff like that have edges, because if I fall off, I am dead. Like I said, I'm not trying to risk myself. I'm just trying to have some fun and relive a little of my two-wheel glory. And this is a big no from me.
Wow, I can't believe
Maddie did it. Nice.
I didn't think I would do that.
I'm gonna do this one. This is up my alley. Well, kind of went off the edge. Yeah, I'm gonna skip that one. And this one too. My butt hurts. So I'll tell you one thing. It's kind of interesting how my mindset changed. Like, yes, I'm still mentally like a very talented bicycle rider, but my skill level drastically changed from what my body allows me to do. So the transition of reaction of, you know, like of what I would do before the injury compared to afterwards is really, really, it's kind of crazy actually. It's cool. It's really impressive. Like my body tells me, yep, you can't do this anymore. Instead of like natural reaction, be like, oh yeah, just jump off the side. Or, oh, you can get over this, just drop the front wheel. Like my body just goes into like a safe mode. Maybe it's like the fight or flight thing. And I'm definitely in flight mode for the past 6 years. So maybe that's why, but it's really, really cool. It's wide though, right? Yeah, that's up my alley. It's fine. Whew. The edges of my knees hurt a lot. I don't know if I can even show you with this camera. I'll do my best right now. But if you look down, just from hitting into the frame, I have a hard time keeping my legs straight while I pedal. They like tend to like turn inward and they're whacking the frame. So I'm definitely getting a little bit of irritation there. I think wearing a pair of like slim knee pads would be definitely beneficial for me riding. The boardwalk thing. This is kind of trippy looking. It's cool though. Oh, it's super long. Wow, that's cool. Ooh. Yeah, that was fun. See, like when I get quiet in moments like that, like literally it's because I need to focus. Oh, this one's got like a bit of an angle on it, almost like a berm. Should I try it? Maybe a little bit, but not too much. Oh, that kink was actually rough on me. We survived though. Oh, man, I do always wonder what it would be like though if I was able to start like lifting weights. I know I can't like lift weights like a normal person. Like I'm gonna have to do things that are modified for sure, like some sort of modified workout. And man, I really would love to, like I wish I knew what I can do workout wise and come up with a game plan, a regimen, and like try to stay on it just to see like if me getting stronger will change things. Because like my right hand, like it's just super weak, and it's not weak because I don't have muscle. It's weak because I don't have control. So like just making a fist is like it's just really difficult to do. But it's not because I'm weak. It's because I can't control it because the connections are gone from my spinal cord injury. Whoa, those are a little steep for me. I ain't doing those. Well, I would have had to like really like got off the seat. I didn't have enough speed. Oh yeah, let's do it. Oh, so we're going to the pump track section now. This is like the beginning of it, because when we were trying to get in it before, like we decided to go like against the grain and through like this like random like service road. So now we had to experience the whole thing. But since we did it already, we should be able to fly through it this time. So this will be cool. The wind's picking up. Just trying to focus on these turns, making sure there's nothing too slick here. See, like Maddie just, his back wheel walked a little bit on that one. It's only because he was on the inside of the line. I do not want to slide out. Oh, do we go left or right?
I'm going right.
Is it good?
You're good.
Oh, that was cool. That was fun. All right, there's some kind of machine over here. Oh, it's a tractor. Cutting some maintenance. Whew. So looking down at my bike right now, max speed was 17.5 and average has been 10.9. Ooh, that was big animal. Oh, it was a bird. I don't know what kind of bird, but it had a big wingspan though. Ooh, got a little lazy on that one. Oh man, the pump track looks like it's not, that wasn't the start of it. Got you guys all excited for nothing. We don't know what we're doing, we have no idea where we are. We're back in the woods. Oh, some deer, some mama deer, baby deer. Go, 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 go. There we go. Are we going the right way?
I think so.
I just don't want to be going the wrong way.
Yeah, I saw a sign.
Yeah, you feel good about it? Okay. Because we kind of got distracted by some deer. I don't want to ruin our day and somebody else's. Oh, okay. All right, we're good. Here's. Oh my goodness, imagine if I tried to make it up that. I bet you I could if I had like all my energy, just like came ripping with a lot of pads on. I'm not going right again either. Like I said, trying to stay safe, have fun, not take risk. I don't want to go home and my wife get mad at me. It's the last thing I want. And like, I'll tell you one thing, from being like a BMX rider, so a bike rider in general, that would take risks and do fun stuff like that. One thing I do not miss that I am glad to live without is like getting cuts on my elbows and my hips, and then like having to like go to sleep, lay in bed, like stuff like that. That was the worst. I don't miss that at all. That's one positive about this life change of mine. That's it though. That's where it stops. This is cool. I like this part of the trail though. Kind of hilly. Cool little sweeping turns. Nothing too sharp. You can carry some nice speed. All right, go. Let's do it. Matt. Ugh, that was a big one. It's fine. I'm okay.
You okay?
I'm fine.
Dude, that one was.
That was a big one.
I didn't expect.
It's fine. Bring my bike up there first. You can go bring my bike up. Let's look at Maddie's falling down.
Sandy as could be.
Yeah, it is sandy. So I came around the corner and I tried, but like that gearing just wasn't gonna happen. But that was a very safe crash.
At least it was on a sandy.
Very, very safe crash.
That was great.
I'm trying to think of like the best way to do it.
Well, if you stay over here, this would be easier to walk up this step right here.
Just try to. You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, I should walk up it.
I think you can walk up it.
I just don't. I'm just like my feet are slipping so much. That's my only thing. I'm just gonna try to push off your foot.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I was not ready for that.
You weren't ready for it?
No. Can we pull you up?
I'm getting there. Just so I don't slide. Oh, crap. You got me?
Yep.
Oh. All right, we're good. All right, dust me off. I want to get all in your car. But let's look at the hill. Like if there was ever one to fall over on, it was this hill. It's like really, really soft. There's not a lot of rocks. There's a lot of sand. Yeah.
If this was packed, there could have been a chance you would have made it.
It just, there's not enough warning. The second we saw it, it was too late.
That is insane.
Yeah, but I'm grateful for it right now. That would have sucked if it was anything harder. Okay, broke the rule. My one goal. It's already broken. That's it though. It ends on that one. We don't do any more.
It could have been, hitting a tree.
Yeah, listen, I'm fine with that crash.
It could have been.
Out of all the crashes, especially as I'm like telling everybody about, oh yeah, it sucks cutting your elbow. Like I am perfectly fine. I got no cuts. There was no, announcer's jinx on that one.
Wow, that one was that was a bit much.
That was. All right, let's get going.
All right. Woo. Dang, that's such a good flow going. They really hit on that.
Trying to get clipped in. Sorry for the. There we go. Seats up. Yep. I'm okay with that crash. I crashed like a pro. I did everything the best way I possibly could in my situation. I just laid it over. I knew not to say it, because like if you're falling like that, I'm going to tell you, all these amateur riders out there, could be from kids, could be from older people, anybody out there who is starting out riding. If you are riding up a ramp and you don't have enough speed and you get to that point where you're going to fall backwards, the safest thing to do is to fall to your side immediately. Just fall over to your side, slide down that ramp, okay?
That was a big
Like if you get up to the top of it and you stay up on the bike and then you start rolling backwards and you try to stand up, then when you fall down, that's when you take the ride. It's a rough ride too, because now you're standing up, you're tangled with the bike. Just ride up, accept that you don't have enough speed, and just have that backup plan of falling over. That's the way to get out of it. Just fall over. It's so safe compared to the other way. So that's a perfect example of what I just showed. I got up to it. I gave it a valiant effort. I was like, all right, let's see how far we can make it. I realized I wasn't going to do it. I was like, oh crap. And I just fell over. So that's the way to do it. All right, back to the flats. We're in the Tropic Thunder area. Yeah, this looks like when they get there on the ground, like in the opening, like I think it was like the helicopter scene. This is what it looks like. Look crazy. That's one thing about Florida, man. It's like when we went on that one ride in the Everglades on Maddie's 100-mile ride. Like, dude, he looked like he was. If you would have told me he was in Africa, I would have believed it. 100% would have believed it. And it's just crazy that he was in Florida. And then you come to this part of Florida. It's similar because it's like kind of open, but it looks a little bit more, I don't know, like jungly-ish, I'd say, or more like forest-ish. The one in out there, it just looked like a Sahara desert, man. It just looked like so crazy. I'm gonna try to put that video at the end here, so if you haven't watched it, you can watch it. It's just a really good video. I'm really happy with it. Oh, this is it. We're back on the track. We found it. This is that first big jump. I would love to see Maddie just come hauling as fast as he could and try to jump that. You think with an e-bike you can do it? He thinks with an e-bike you can get enough speed to hit it. It's a big jump. It's a huge lip. Gosh, I hate when he does that skid.
I forgot that one goes right.
Yeah, you make me panic. I'm like, oh no. All right, so we've done this trail already today. We know what to expect. Had a lot of fun with it. It was definitely a little less technical than the ones earlier, but a lot of fun. I remember being like really amped up for the day after riding this one. There's a couple little climbs that we have to do, but they're a piece of cake compared to that one that I didn't make it up on. All right, here we go. And the weather is so nice right now. Like not having that sun out for a second, it's like actually like kind of cool. Here we go. Is this the climb? There we go, easy. Easy money. That other climb was like 3 times as high. I do want to come back and get that climb though. Like I want to be ready for it. Know what's coming around the corner and just send it up it. Because I think if I was a little bit more prepared, I brought a little bit more speed into that corner, I could have made it. Because like my gearing is just, it was just too hard to just build up the amount of torque that I needed just to power up that thing that quick. It's okay. I'm perfectly fine. I'm actually kind of proud of it.
Hey, you want me to follow you through here?
No, it's fine. So Matt, do you want to follow me? You want to? We'll switch it up.
Just 'cause you already know this.
Okay, it's fine.
So I thought it could be cool.
We'll try it. All right, we're gonna swap camera control right now. Do you want to just pull it off onto it?
I don't know. I wonder if it'll sit well on this one.
You can just try to just put the camera on there. A little loose.
Yeah.
You sure? Because it's everything. If that thing's like bouncing.
Keep it tight.
Yeah, I guess you can keep it still too. All right, this is going to be tough. I just want to point this out, like my hand. Look how red it is where I was holding the grip the whole time. All the lines in it. Look at that one too. That's how hard I was holding on the whole ride.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm excited about taking a break, but I'm going to give it all I can right now. This will be fun.
All right, finish strong.
Yep, I just got to remember what happens. Seat up. Flipped in. Let's go. Oh, I have the microphone. I hope it still works right now. So I have the microphone.
Yep.
It should work, I think. You might see me, I do cheat. I take shortcuts a lot. That was a little soft. We got a nice little jump right here. A little sandy, it's okay. Nothing to slide out on. Up and over. Got to turn. Make sure I'm not sliding. Okay, that's everything. I don't want to fall anymore. Especially this rock here, that would suck. I was jumping around, but it felt okay. Nice little long table. All right, this turn looks pretty good. It's easier for me to turn to my left. That was always my normal way. But I just have a little bit more confidence right now. I think it's just the way that my feet are on the bike. I am so locked in right now. Like not having Maddie in front of me is very weird, but it's cool. Yeah, I'm just sitting down. I'm just going for speed. I think there's only a couple of them I absolutely have to stand up on. It's my shortcut. Here we go. So these were steep. I think I have to pump over these a little bit. Ooh-wee. All right, my legs are locking up pretty good. Like how I had to react and pedal, that was tricky. Very tricky, actually. All right, into the corner. This one's, it's got a little berm to it, but there is a lot of sand, like it's kind of flat. This one too is pretty flat. I remember one of them being like kind of scary. I don't want to get too cocky. Oh, here's that weird little berm turn thing. Could it be this one that was weird? Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Well, it's weird for me this time. Maybe that was the one. Yeah, I think I took the shortcut right after it. Like, I'd like to jump that one. That would be cool. Not today, though. Make sure I've got some speed. Good. I think this one might be steep. Yeah, it's pretty steep. All right, this one looks cool. That's a nice berm. So is this one. So this is the one that like kind of goes up and turns a little bit or gets skinny or something. Yeah, just a turn at the bottom. Oh crap, that came out. Forgot about that one. It's okay, I did it. I sat down though the whole time on that one. Ooh, that's a good turn. That would be nice to bring some speed into. All right, here's that weird big one. It looks like it's gonna be skinny, but it's all right. So the GoPro ended up dying on the last jump, which is crazy considering we got so much done today. That was a lot of fun. That was so much fun. I am so excited to come back here. I really want to go and claim that hill again. I wanted to do it there and then, but I just don't have enough power to do it. My body's like hurting so bad. It's such a mess, but such an awesome day, and I'm so excited about this bike. I just can't wait to come back here and then go ride other trails too. So that is it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed our ride around the Caloosahatchee Park. Hopefully it's inspired a lot of you to come out here and ride it for yourself, and we found some really cool things to ride here, so highly recommend it for sure. So that's it, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.